One man's desperate act stopped the nation's leader in his tracks. This isn't a scene from a movie, it's a real-life story.
So I never knew that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to open the Chinjio Neema. So when I was in Junction, I thought about the incident that happened in the morning. And I've seen the president. Hey, so this is my time now. I jumped into the road. But I bless that guy. May the God bless his life.
He had enough hardship and he decided to literally take his problems to the president himself.
And they said, Kijana, we shall talk. Tutaongea. Since then I'm waiting.
In Nairobi's Lucky Summer Estate, this man made headlines by stepping in front of President Uhuru Kenyatta's motorcade. He risked everything for a chance to speak to President Uhuru Kenyatta.
You know, mostly you never know about what is going to happen in life. But God plans. Understood? So the very day, I was just seated there. But in the morning, I went to look for a certain kibarua. All of a sudden, with my gumboots, I walked here and there. Nothing to be found. So I went to Jobless Corner, which is in Junction. That place. Being there, you know, even I didn't have even a video, a television. Sometimes I had a very small radio. But I won't listen what is talking because all of a sudden, mostly I'm very disturbed with my family. How will they have food, you see? So I never knew that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to open the Chinjio Neema. All over after kutafuta, then I found myself landed to Jobless Corner, waiting there. That's where we normally used to wait. Whoever is coming so that you know the person, you come and pick him, go and do for you. So all of a sudden, I saw the motorcades moving. Ask what is going on. My colleagues told me, Uhuru Kenyatta is going to open Neema. I asked the very former senior, my brother. They said so. Internally, I maintained. I thought, let him come. If I find the chance, I'll tell him my problems. But nilifikiria sana ile vile nimetembea asubuhi yote. Na vile nimerudi hapa. Na ndio rais. Anapita the same road that I dwell. I must see him. If not seeing him, I must talk to him. All of a sudden the convoy. Do you know what? It wasn't the first time. When we reached there, on his way to Neema, he saluted I. He was in the same seat, front. When he was going front left, he said, wananchi hoya. We said, hoya kiongozi. Na aka proceed. Nikakaa hapo bado. I was thinking about my family, but I was not all that normal. Reason being, I remember in the morning I had a strong tea, chai mkanda, with my family, na nilienda hapo outside, just nikakopa, mkate. I just ate 2 pieces of bread, leaving it for the rest so that they can sustain themselves during lunchtime. Let me go and hustle. I remember my son asked me, Daddy, why don't you eat? I told him I'm full, but I'm not full. To keep it for them till lunchtime, till I don't know where I'm going. So when I was in Junction, I thought about the incident that happened in the morning. And I've seen the president. Hey, so this is my time now.
Kepha, a 30-year-old, had been facing severe financial hardships. He worked menial jobs at construction sites, and his wife, Lydia Bozibori, stayed home to care for their 1-year-old daughter.
My name's Kepha, born in Kisiland. Nimesoma Babandogo Primary here in Ruaraka. All of a sudden, my father was retrenched in the year 1999 by the former President Uhuru, the one whom I liked very much. But God, aike roho yake mahali pazuri, alifanya vizuri, hata maziwa nyao nilikunywa dogo kienda kumalizia. So life was not all that very simple. Wakati baba alikuwa retrenched in 1999, turudi nyumbani, aling'ang'ana. Ile kitu namshukuru na namheshimu sababu ni baba. Alilazimisha sisi wote tukaingia shule, hata kama ilikuwa hard how. Alijaribu. Is my hero. Since then, nakuja nikafanya class 8, 2003. After 2003, I did my repeat 2008. 7 nikamaliza 8. And I had a C- with 34 points. Because ilikuwa ya shida. So singejiweza kuperform sababu most of the time nilikuwa nje ya shule, classes, all of a sudden. But I could have done better. But because of the circumstances, I never did so. All God knows, performance is not a big deal. What matters is your medulla, if not oblongata. My daughter by then was in standard 2. Now she is in standard 5. Out of the circumstances, maybe she repeats, maybe what. The one was crying, Becky. She's in grade 2. But I'm surviving. It comes a time even we do quarrel with the family. They're saying that, why don't you help your people? I normally tell them, even don't help. Don't help.
The family's situation was dire. 2 of their children had been sent home from school due to unpaid fees, and they lived in a modest home in Lucky Summer.
Okay. Maisha ni ya Mungu. Sasa kaji unaishi. Umekaa miaka ngapi? Nimekaa. Nienda nyumbani kidogo, maisha yakakuwa ngumu. Urudi nikapigwa na rafiki yangu mwenyewe akaniambia njoo ukweke hata wangu wewe kunyoshea. Afe, aishi nyumba ya kule. Sawa. Asante. Karibu. Asante. Naitwa niliketi hapa kwa hiki. Karibia baba. Usiogope, usitoe viatu. Sawa. Aya. Niambie sasa. Niko poa bwana. What do you imagine could have happened after studying the convoy, and yet you have nothing? People are walking there, she's walking, his friends. You are the husband of you are seeing the video, you are seeing the media. What do you have? Allegations all over. She decided to quit the... Anyway, God knows. Lakini hajaenda mahali, ako kwao. She's in their home. She's there. She's there.
On the morning of May 26, 2021, Kepha learned from neighbors that the president would be visiting the area. Seeing this as a unique opportunity to seek help, he decided to take a bold step.
I was seated there with my fellow colleagues. Even if I'm seated, they were talking. But each and time they touch me, Kepha, why are you not with me? We see? All of a sudden, nilikuwa nashtuka, naambia tuko na nyinyi. Anaambia no, Kepha, you're not all that no more. You're not with me. You're not with me. You're not all that no more. I told them, I'm no more. the fact was, I was thinking about my family. All of a sudden, I just rose up and walked, okay? Facing the same lane that my president took. On my way back to Nema, I found him there in Makam. On the car wash, Power, I found the ambulance coming back. I knew my father is around now. And I said, God, will you do wonders so that we meet with the so-called Mr. President, who was then Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, my brother, if not my father. I respect him very much. He's the best I've ever had in my life. I saw the same vehicle. They shouted there in Tiba. That's how I knew it was him. Have they shouted there? Na amesimama kidogo. Who am I not to tell him to asimama kidogo? Because ni rais wangu bado. Then all of a sudden I saw vehicle moving very fast. I said, kufa makanga kufa dereva. It's now or never. The police were there. AP, whatever, BMW. I jumped into the road.
As the presidential convoy approached, Kepha stepped onto the road, halting the procession immediately. Security personnel rushed towards him, but President Kenyatta intervened, instructing his bodyguards to let Kepha go and promising to speak with him later.
But I bless that guy. May the God bless his life. He said and he stood like a father. That's a father. He will be blessed. I'm telling you the reality. He's my father, is the father of Kenya. He will be blessed. Uhuru Kenyatta, God bless you. Whatever you are doing, may it be blessed. May it be granted the grace of God. You know, that very day, if it wasn't him, man, I couldn't have even been speaking. Because he said, leave the man. And I was left like that. And they said, kijana, we shall talk. Tutaongea. Since then I'm waiting. What I wanted to share with my big brother, but I respect Uhuru very much. By then, I was angry. By now, I'm angry. Now is the time that I'm more than angry. Because at that time, my son was in standard 7. Now he's in form 3. You see, I have a very big burden.
The incident sparked national conversation, mostly around the desperation many Kenyans face. While some criticized the potential security threat, others empathized with Kepha's plight.
My names are Pastor Alfred Ototanya Weso. When I come back to the incident that took place some days back, I was also shocked. Very much shocked. And what happened? Actually, this man here, Nyambane, is my friend, is my neighbor, and I know him like the back of my hand. I know the situation, the condition of his family, how he stays, I know. So during that particular day, I was shocked to hear that Mr. Nyambane lied across the road when the president's motorcade was passing. Actually, I remember very well on that day, the former president, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, was going to Nehema to open that slaughterhouse. So, I was shocked to hear that Mr. Nyambane decided to lie across the barabara to stop a president's motorcade. If it could have been in other countries, Mr. Nyambene could have not been outside today. He could have been in, angekuwa amefungwa maisha kwa sababu ya kusimamisha msafara wa rais.
The Nairobi Regional Police Commander, Augustine Nthambi, stated that Kepha was only excited to see the president and that no legal action would be taken against him.
So, let me appeal to the former president, wherever he is watching me from. Please, kindly, nakuomba, because Mr. Nyambene, you didn't meet the vision of Mr. Nyambene. What he wanted to tell you, actually did not tell you. But kindly I ask you, wherever you are, ungejaribu sana Rais Mheshimiwa Uhuru, utafute huyu kijana. These are the people to be supported. These are the people that are supposed to be supported because maisha yao imeharibika. Hawana chochote cha kufanya. They are idlers. And my prayer is that if this clip reaches you, wherever you are, please try to consider this man. Help him in any way that you feel like. Ako na familia, ako na mke alienda, na watoto wako wanahangaika. Please, na kuomba tu popote ulipo, Mheshimiwa Rais Mstaafu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, ya kwamba ungejaribu sana kumsaidia huyu kijana. Na ukimsaidia, ninajua kwamba hata familia yake itakuwa na furaha na watu wako watakuwa na furaha. So hayo tu ndio niko nayo, na Mungu awabariki na Mungu awainue sana.
Kepha's story tells of the lengths Kenyans will go to when pushed to the brink. His act of desperation brought attention to the struggles of many Kenyans living in poverty, bringing national and global attention to the need for systemic solutions to address unemployment and financial instability.
For now, I'm just hustling, Juakali, when I'm being called. But I'm a mason. Nowadays, there is no job. Even if you have connection matters, even in Juakali nowadays. Tell the president, even if we have a very good construction, let him give me. Let me be the one who will control his construction, and I'll be faithful. I promise. I need anything that can bring the food on the table. I need anything that can make my children to remember that his father is alive. I need anything that can bring back my wife. You see, now she's not there. Aye.
In the aftermath of this incident, Kepha's action led to positive outcome for his family. One of his children was allowed back into school after the head teacher saw the viral video of the incident.
When they heard about that thing, in fact, everybody in the village alishanga. And they said, is this the son of Nyambene? I don't know the answers. But when I reached there, they were saying, Kijana Uhuru has been back.
This gesture provided some form of hope for Kepha and his family. His act was bold, courageous, and even potentially reckless, but Kepha was desperate.
I never intended to do so, but it was because of I think I've told you that before, my problem, and want to face my king and tell him what is my problem. I thought it was all that simple, but I never knew it would be viral. It was according to my home's problem. So the military did, I remember one blue guy pushed me, nikaanguka kwa mtaro. Okay? If it was not the other one, the BMW guy who was riding a BMW came with all this. You remember, you can see the video. That's when I came to realize later. I was a dead body. But I thank God, the guy, the father, the brother said, leave kijana. And they said to me, kijana, we shall talk, tutaongea. So till that time, I'm still waiting. Mr. President, wherever you are, I know you are very committed. Maybe you forgot what you said because you have a lot of issues in your brain. Father, you said tutaongea. Tafadhali, kwa niaba ya watoto wangu, na kuomba, haujui ya kesho, sababu mimi naomba tu wasome, baba na kuomba. Kama ulisahau tafadhali nimekukumbusha.
Kepha's story is a powerful message to elected officials and also a motivation for Kenyans. It tells of the need for empathy and understanding.
If I meet President Ruto, if he calls me, I'll go. What I can say to Mr. the so-called William Samoei Arap Kipchirchir, aka Ruto, they call him Kasongo. That's a good name. You see? They call him Zakayo. Zakayo, you are the leader of the Republic of this Kenya. Let them talk. Let them do so. At the end of the day, you are the king.
Many voices go unheard daily, but this one time, it didn't go unheard as he seized the opportunity. Sometimes, all it takes is one bold move to bring about change.
Brothers and sisters who are watching me from a distance, I want to say, and that is a request, please, whoever want to help me and my family, you can reach me through this number. +254 757 689 553.
Thank you for watching. I am Nameless Campos and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.